It's finally the moment I've been urgently waiting for, a dream I've held on to for such a long time. The entire procedure of immigrating to Taiwan has been quite a journey, taking me a full 3 months of preparation. From gathering all the necessary documents to attending interviews and waiting for approvals, every step feels like an eternity. But now, sitting here on this plane, I can feel the excitement building up inside me as I'm about to start a new chapter of my life in Taiwan. After what feels like an endless flight, I finally arrived in Taiwan. The journey was surprisingly comfortable. I managed to catch a few hours of sleep, and the in-flight service was impressive, with delicious meals and a great selection of movies. As I step off the plane and into the bustling airport, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and exhaustion. Before I dive into exploring this beautiful island, I think it's best to find a place to store my luggage first. Let's see what options I have here. I'm browsing through Trivago, and wow, there are so many hotels to choose from. It's been overwhelming with all this listing, each one offering something different. Some near the city center, others closer to nature. Which one should I pick? This hotel looks pretty promising and has a high rating, offering breakfast and seems to have a great vibe. Let's book this one and hope it lives up with the pictures. Here we are at last, my home away from home for the next few days. The moment I step into the hotel, I'm greeted by a wonderfully relaxing atmosphere. The lobby is beautifully decorated with soft lighting and modern furniture, and the staff are incredibly welcoming. My room is spotless, with a cozy bed, fresh linens, and all the amenities I could need. The best part? The astonishing view from my window. It overlooks the vibrant city skyline, and this might just be the most wonderful hotel I've ever stayed in. Alright, let me unpack my luggage, store it neatly in the closet, and get ready to explore. It's time to visit one of the recommended local markets here in Taiwan. So, this is what a traditional Taiwanese local market looks like. The hustle and bustle immediately remind me of the living markets back in my hometown. The air is filled with the sounds of vendors calling out their specials, the chatter of customers bargaining, and the sizzle of street food being cooked on the spot. The vibrant colors of fresh products, the aroma of grilled skewers, and the energy of the crowd. It's also familiar yet wonderfully new at the same time. I can't wait to try some of the local snacks and maybe pick up a few souvenirs to bring back home. Oh no, I should have known better. I knew that eating lots of unsanitary street foods might cause trouble, and now here I am, in the hotel with a bad stomach. The pain started a few hours after I ate at the questionable stand in the market, and it got so bad that I had to come here. Next time, I will definitely be more careful and check the hygiene of the stands before buying anything. I should have paid attention to whether the vendor were wearing gloves or if the food was properly covered. Lesson learned the hard way. I'll stick to cleaner place from now on. I have finally been discharged from the hotel after a couple of days of rest and treatment. The doctor told me I should study in bed, take it easy, and focus on recovering full before doing anything strenuous. But honestly, I just can't stop myself from hanging around and exploring most of Taiwan. There's so much to see and do here. The culture, the food, the scenery is also captivating. I know I should be resting, but the adventurer in me refuses to stay still. Let's see where this bus takes me next, even if I'm still feeling a bit weak. I've been thinking lately that I really need to find a new way to commute around the city. Taking public transportation is starting to feel quite inconvenient and time-consuming. I often have to wait for a long period, and the buses can get so crowded, especially during rush hour. I'm wondering if there's a more efficient way to get around Taiwan. Maybe a scooter would be a good option. It seems like a lot of locals use scooter to zip through traffic. But if I want to ride one, I'll need to get a driver license first. The problem is, I'm not sure what the licensing process entails, and I have no idea what's on the test. I'll need to do some research before I can make a decision. Let's go through the process of getting a driver lesson in Taiwan. First, you need to pass both a written test and a road test to obtain your lessons. For the written test, there's a helpful app you can download that contains the entire question database for the exam. It includes practice questions on traffic rules, road signs, and safety regulations, so you can study and prepare at your own pace. As for the road test, it consists of 9 distinct stages that evaluate your riding skills. First, straight line for 7 seconds. You have to ride in a straight line for exactly 7 seconds, testing your balance and control. Second, pedestrian crossing. You need to stop and yell to pedestrians. Third one, intersection. You will navigate a simulated intersection safety. The fourth one, 2-stage left turn. A unique rule in Taiwan where left turns are made in 2 steps. The fifth one, lane change. You must change lanes smoothly while checking for traffic. The sixth one, right angle turn. A sharp 90-degree turn to test your steering. The seventh one, stop and go. You stop at the line and then proceed when signaled. The last one, railroad crossing. You must stop and check for trains before crossing. The straight line for 7 seconds is often considered the most challenging part by people in Taiwan because it tests your balance and throttle control. Too fast or too slow, and you'll fail. Another tricky part is the 2-stage left turn, a unique traffic rule in Taiwan. It requires riders to first stop at the designated area, wait for a signal, and then complete the left turn, ensuring safety at busy intersections. I can't believe how many people are here at the driving test center today. It's so crowded, and I don't have the whole day to spend waiting in line. I just want to get this over with and move on with my plans. Let's start with the first test, the straight line for 7 seconds. It sounds simple enough, just keep the scooter steady and maintain a consistent speed. Easy peasy, I passed it. That one without any issues. Next up is the two-stage left turn. It's a bit unusual since I've never done this before, but I think I've got the hang of it after watching others. Not too difficult for me. Then there's a series of other tests, right angle turns, then change in stop and go sections. I need to remind to use my turn signal properly and stay focused throughout the entire test. Let's hope I can pass all the stages. Yes, I did it! After all the effort and practice, I finally got my driver lessons in Taiwan. I'm so relieved and excited. I can't stop smiling as I hold this little car in my hand. No more taking the crowded buses or waiting in long line for public transportation. Now, I have the freedom to explore Taiwan on my own terms. Whether it's riding through the city's red or taking a scenic road along the coast. This lesson is my ticket to a more convenient and adventurous life here. I can't wait to rent a scooter and start exploring even more of this beautiful island.